list?
What?
The Office.
Oh yeah, The Office. The Office was actually funny. Like I did laugh quite a bit from that show because it had a lot of character, that show. Like you wouldn't see that type of character anywhere else, and I think that's what Seinfeld is, well, sort of is lacking for the first couple of seasons. Because The Office really hit it off for the first sort of couple of seasons with just hitting that character sort of aspect of things. Like they've got Steve Carell. Have you heard of Steve Carell?
Yeah, Steve Carell.
Oh, Steve Carell. Not really sure how to pronounce him,
Yeah,
but
it's fine. It's
yeah.
fine.
So he was acting as oh gosh, what's his name? What's the main character's name? Oh, I can't even remember. I can't even
I
remember.
haven't
It was
watched series in a while.
it was quite a while since I've watched it, like 2 years ago now, I think. So I'm not really sure of all the characters' names. But yeah, so there's Steve Carell. There's Dwight also. I'm not too sure who's acting as him, but so Dwight also is a very funny character, and but you know what? This is bugging me. Hang on, I'm gonna find out who is Steve Carell acting as. Hang on, The Office
Yeah.
cast. Oh, Michael, of course. How did I forget that? Michael Scott. I don't know how I forgot his name, but yeah, Steve Carell was Michael Scott, and he was a very good actor. Some very good acting in The Office, which also Seinfeld didn't really have. Like, they didn't really have the best actors, if I must say. Like, they did actually get the producers of the show to act in some parts of Seinfeld, and they also actually just got some like random people off the street to act in the show because they just weren't that into like the acting whole sector of the show. They were really just focusing more on the comedy sort of side of things and not the acting. And it's a different story with The Office. I mean, they sort of got more better actors and went through that whole process of finding the best actors they could rather than the funnier side of things, the comedy of it, you know?
Yeah.
So Seinfeld wasn't really that great with its whole acting sort of thing.
I don't really know that much about the behind the scenes of Seinfeld.
Yeah, fair enough. I mean, you're only on what episode are you on? Like season 3, episode what?
Season 5, episode 9 or something.
Oh,
like
season
that.
5, episode 9. Oh, okay. So yeah, I understand why you wouldn't know too much about the behind the scenes, but I have read up on quite a bit of behind the scenes in Seinfeld, and it is quite interesting. I believe you got a book for your birthday, didn't you, about Seinfeld?
Yeah, the little guide to Seinfeld.
Yeah, so that should contain quite a bit of sort of information about how the show was created and all that. Because I mean, actually, while I'm on the topic of actors on Seinfeld, Jerry Seinfeld isn't actually like an actor. Like he was never an actor. He was a comedian, but he never saw himself as an actor. You know. Like, he's not, like, in the show you can see that he's not actually the best actor. Like, you can just see his, like, facial expressions, like, when he's meant to be laughing, like, you can just see that it's acting, you know?
Yeah.
Like, there's just nothing really real about it, but, I mean, actors like Michael Richards for Kramer are pretty good. I mean, he was never really an actor before the show either. He was also a comedian, I believe, but he just sort of had that talent as an actor, so that was lucky.
Yeah.
Along with George
Yeah.
Costanza and Elaine Bennis and all that.
Yeah, but the thing with Kramer's actor or Michael Richards or whatever, yeah,
Yep.
he got into some heat a few not a few years ago, like a while back.
Yes,
more
he
than a few
did.
years.
He did, so that was a very sad sight to see. He actually,
Yeah.
I don't want to go too deep into that because that does get a little bit, political, but yeah, he did rage at a particular group of people, and let's just say he didn't do a lot of acting since. His career sort of went, let's just say, downhill after that. But you guys can look that up if you want, but yeah, we won't go too much into that. There was a very
Yeah.
tragic story for Michael Richards. Richards, I should say.
Yeah, I'm not too sure about the actor for George Costanza. Like, has he actually been in any other TV shows or anything like that?
Well, not really, because he's actually a Broadway actor, that guy. What's his
Oh,
name? Jason Alexander, his name is. He's actually a Broadway sort of